What would you say to people who are getting into this field, astronomy, astrophotography, or anything else relating to cosmos?
Well, I mean, I think everybody loves space, and it's quite amazing that you talk to people at a party and you talk about space, and everybody wants to talk about space. Like nobody hates space. They may have disagreements about it, but it's just this common thing that unites all of us. And there are some really wonderful ways that you can take this hobby further. Buying a pair of binoculars, getting a small telescope is great. Starting to learn the night sky so that you can see the objects, and when you see the planets are in the sky, you can point your telescope at them, and they're relatively inexpensive to buy. And if you can't even afford to buy a telescope, you can build one. I mean, it's possible. You can find plans on the internet on how to build a telescope out of parts that you have around the house. And at the same time, astronomy is one of those fields that amateurs regularly make contributions to the science. And so professional astronomers are looking for help to make observations, to confirm new planets, find variable stars. Like there's a lot of work that amateurs can do. Yeah. And I think for a lot of people, they love space. And then they kind of go like, oh, I really wish that I had gone to university to become an astronomer, or I wish that I had. Right. And is it too late? But the thing is that you probably don't want to be an astronomer. You probably don't want that to be your job. There's not a lot of jobs. They don't pay very well. There's, like one position for every 100 people, but it's never too late to learn about space. That you can go online and you can take courses about astronomy that will teach you everything that you could possibly want to know. And then you can build or buy a telescope, and then you can make observations, and you can discover comets and have them named after you. You can discover asteroids and name them, and you can confirm the existence of planets or even discover new planets. And all of this can be done just one step after another. So I think if you love space, and if you have this itch that you need to scratch, that you're like, I really wish that I could do more space, that I wish I could live that dream of childhood me, it's still available to you, and you don't need to get your PhD for permission to do this. You can get a telescope. You can make observations. There's tons of volunteer networks that will help you out. There's tons of people that will teach you whatever you need to know, and you can be making meaningful contributions in just a couple of years.